What's up? It's game time. Hey everyone, my name is Preston.
What's up? My name's Heather.
And today we are playing a smelling bee. Have you ever participated in a smelling bee?
I haven't. Have you?
No way. I've not participated in a smelling bee. Not spelling bee, which I'm really bad at those too. So here's how a smelling bee works. We have here our box of smells. Neither of us know what's in here. We had Video Man Dan prepare them, so he better have been nice. And here's what happens. You're going to wear a blindfold. You're going to get 3 objects to try and smell. If you get the objects right, you get a point. Whoever gets the most points wins. Fair enough? But what do you know what we win?
There's a prize somewhere around here. I've been waiting for it to be
Video
delivered.
Man Dan probably has. Video Man Dan has it. What do you bring? It's super tough! Super Duck, so whoever gets the most points out of these 3 options wins Super Duck.
Oh, I'm ready. I'm going to beat you.
Oh, no shot. My sniffer is so primed for this. Do you want to go first or second, this smelling bee?
I would love for you to go first.
You know what, it's only fair. It's only fair. Let me get my kitten-eyes blindfold, and let's get on with round 1 of the smelling bee. Round 1. Of the smelling bee, time to go 3 for 3. I've got my blindfold on. I can't see anything. Heather, I need my first item. I gotta get my sniffer ready.
I'm gonna show the people what our first one is. 1, 2, 3, sniff!
Oh, it smells so bad. Dude, I need another one. All right. So, I don't know if this is a pretty bad guess, but I get a little bit of like a poorly cooked vegetable vibe. I'm going with fish. I'm going with a fish. Final answer, lock it in, give me a point.
It comes from the sea, but it in fact is oysters.
Oh, gross.
Shelled, canned oysters.
Oh my gosh, I've never eaten an oyster in my life, and that smell is the reason.
I'm excited about this next one.
No.
I'm going to tell you why afterwards because I don't want to give a hint. I don't want to help you out. I want to beat you.
I think you should help me out. I'm 0 for 1.
No,
I mean, come on.
I'm going to beat you. All right, tell me when you're ready for number 2.
Okay, well, let me... All right, here we go. Oh, that's dog food, right? That's got to be dog food. One more sniff. That one's not too bad. It smells like dog food.
Get it up in there. Get it way up high.
By your answers, I don't think it's dog food, but I'm guessing dog food.
It is mashed potatoes!
What?
You were so close, Preston. So close.
Who made those?
All right, are you ready for the 3rd one? Because I believe in you.
I'm 0 for 2. I'm really not thrilled about this. I gotta cleanse my palate. I am ready for round 3.
Are you guys ready for round 3? Go!
Oh, it was strong. I didn't get a good one. I need more. It's got a strong scent to it. I can't pinch it. All right, I need a hint. I'm over to give me a little bit of a hint.
You already thought you smelled this.
Oh, it's dog food? That's dog food? Is it dog food?
It's dog food!
Let's go! Oh my goodness. Oh,
it's wet canned dog
Oh,
food.
now I want to gag looking at it.
It's the chunky edition.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I went 1 of 3.
Yeah.
Do you think you can top that?
I'm going to try because I don't like to lose, but I also don't want to feel sick all day. So it's like this fine line.
All right, let's reset. Let's your turn. Let's reset.
Round 2, and I think I'm going to go 2 out of 3, but I'm hoping for 3 out of 3 because I want to take you down, Preston.
I'm super annoyed that I only went 1 of 3. It's time to get this dub. Are you ready?
We're about to find out.
All right, so this first one. All right, you ready? Here you go. It's right there. Give it a whiff.
Okay, that is either pickles or pepperoni. So let me smell it again. I love pickles.
Oh, that didn't faze you?
It's pickles. I love pickles.
Oh my! I think this smells horrible.
I'm drinking pickle juice before, Preston.
Smelling this is horrible. Well, I'm gonna be real. I'm not sure if this is pickles. I think it's pickles. The answer is relish. Is relish pickles?
Oh, yeah.
It is?
It's
okay.
not sweet relish, it's regular relish.
Okay, all right,
yeah.
that's a point. Dang. You just need one more to beat me?
Listen, fermented food is very good for your gut.
That sounds horrible.
You're welcome for that bit of information.
All right, well, if you like fermented food,
oh no!
let's get ready for number 2. Because this one, I'm going to breathe through my mouth so I don't have to smell. Are you ready?
Yes.
3.
I'm nervous.
2.
Stop.
1.
Ew. It's either spam or cat food.
No, try again.
It's not spam or cat food? What other animals
You
eat
have
gross sound
5,
food?
4, 3.
Sardines. I don't know.
Oh, so close. It's old tuna. That's the answer. It is old tuna, and I actually started dry heaving. All right, are you ready for? If you get this one right, you win Super Duck. If
I'm
you
trying
get
to
this
win.
wrong, we both just smell awful things and no one wins. Here is the final round. Are you ready? Here it is.
Okay. That's fishy.
It's so bad.
Sardines.
What? You got it right. You win. You just won the smelling bee. Look at how
sorry.
gross that looks. No. All right, you won Super Duck fair and square. Hey, thank you for hanging out with us.
I won! Go girls! Girls team!
Or the smelling bee. We'll see y'all next time. See you later. What's up, guys? My name is Preston, and I am so excited to be back here today to talk with you about Exodus. We started Exodus last week, and we're talking about Exodus all the way up until Easter. So Exodus is the story of God's people trying to get out of Egypt. I've got a question for you. Do you remember what you wanted to be when you grew up? Like the very first job that you decided you wanted to have when you got older? Is it the same job that you still want today? See, when I was younger, I wanted to be a firefighter. I thought it was the coolest job in the world. Fighting fires, breaking down doors, saving people's lives. It seemed so amazing. But obviously, I'm not a firefighter today. In fact, if someone handed me a hose and told me to go put out a house fire, I would probably be scared out of my mind. Not to mention the fact that I can hardly run up 2 flights of stairs right now, let alone a skyscraper to save someone's life on the very top floor. Oh, and did I mention I'm terrified of heights? Yeah, it's a good thing that I'm not a firefighter today. It's a good thing that my past, back when I wanted to be a firefighter, didn't define my future or who I had to be today. You see, the things that you've done in your past, it doesn't define your future with God. The things in your past doesn't define your future with God. We know this because of a story we find in Exodus 2, which is where we're going to be hanging out now. For starters, there was a guy named Moses. And Moses was originally one of God's people, who are also called the Israelites or the Hebrews. But Moses' mom had to give Moses up because if you remember from last week, Pharaoh was killing all of the baby boys in Israel. You see, he was killing them all, make sure there wasn't enough anymore. So Moses' mom sends him down a river to keep him safe. And it turns out the daughter of the Pharaoh finds him and keeps him to raise him up in the palace. Moses grows up as like this sort of grandson of the Pharaoh, but Moses knows he doesn't really fit in and that his true people are with God's people. And then this happens. You can look at it in your Bible, Exodus 2, verse 11. It says, one day after Moses had grown up, he went out to where his own people were and watched them at their hard labor. He saw an Egyptian beating a Hebrew, one of his own people. Looking this way and that and seeing no one, he killed the Egyptian and he hid him in the sand. The next day, he went out and saw 2 Hebrews fighting. He asked the one in the wrong, "Why are you hitting your fellow Hebrew?" And we go to verse 14 where the man says, "Who made you ruler and judge over us? Are you thinking of killing me as you killed the Egyptian?" Which definitely took Moses aback. Then Moses was afraid and thought, what I did must have become known. You see, in this moment, Moses knows he's in trouble. So what does he do? What do you do when you're in trouble because you just killed someone? Well, he ran away. He killed a dude and just runs away from his problems. And he just hopes, I don't know, the problems don't follow him wherever he's going. Now, does a murderer seem like the type of guy that God would use for his work? Turns out it is. You see, like we said earlier, your past doesn't define your future with God. I don't want to spoil what happens for you next week in our Exodus story, but fine, I'll give you a short little spoiler. Exodus chapter 3, verses 1 through 4 says, "Now Moses was tending the flock of Jethro, his father-in-law, the priest of Midian, and he led the flock to the far side of the wilderness and came to Horeb, the mountain of God. There, an angel of the Lord appeared to him in flames of fire from within the bush. Moses saw that though the bush was on fire, it did not burn up. So Moses thought, I will go over and see this strange sight, why the bush does not burn up. When the Lord saw that he had gone over to look, God called to him from within the bush, Moses, Moses. And Moses said, Here I am. God comes to Moses in this burning bush and chooses him to do the work of God. Even though Moses was the dude who just killed someone. Why? Because your past doesn't define your future with God. No matter what you've done, no matter how bad you think it is, your past doesn't define your future with God. Thanks for being here for Exodus week 2. I'm so excited to talk about what happens next in our story. We'll see y'all next week.